You might have seen him on Netflix, HBO, Hulu, and Quibi. He's one of the best comedians of all time. He canceled.
We got Nikky K.
Oh, we just have Nikky K. We got prankster Catholic guy, Nikky K, fourth son of Big Nick Nesvich. Enjoy this episode.
Even though with how dull that was, we are excited to have you, Nikki.
Yeah, you're... Am I going to be racist in this episode?
We'll see.
Okay.
Hopefully not.
All right, enjoy this episode.
Yeah, how do we meet you? What happened?
Basically, I saw Steezy Kane was on this podcast. And I follow Steezy Kane. And I subscribed because I was like, oh, these guys are funny. So I watched the video, and then I ended up watching a couple more, and I was like, oh, these guys are funny. So then I just decided to DM Aldous, and then we set up a phone call.
Drew, that was great, but it just sounded so weirdly scripted. Like that. And then I contacted Aldous, and he it kind of sounded a little bit like
there was a backstory.
Did you guys write in a script to say when
Bro, what we
prompted?
do behind the scenes has nothing to fucking do with you, bro.
Did it kind of
Just
sound
be
like
grateful that you're on the show again.
You've been going off script this whole time. We sent scripts to every fucking guest, and you've been
Yeah, why did Aldous send me a script before this? Was I supposed to read that?
You were supposed to read it.
Yeah, bro, no fucking respect.
Look at my twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Titties out, just like a
far.
This is better. We got some eyeline now.
Put that camera back up.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Don't even worry about it.
Why?
Oh, too far, dude.
That fucking hurts, dude.
You know what he told me last week?
What?
She really hurt my feelings. He said
Wait, are we going?
Yeah,
we're going.
We've been going, but this dude said this dude had skinny legs, bro. And the thing that hurts the most about it is like I was telling him like that same morning my girl had told me, she's like, your legs aren't skinny at all. She's like, I don't believe that. And I come to him with an open heart, being like, dude, like my girl just shared this with me, like,
Yeah.
She hyped me up. I was like, yeah. I was like, I've been struggling with that for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, she lied to you like 2 years later. Like,
And it wasn't even like, it was like I saw him like 30 minutes later just
Yeah.
sitting, and I'm like, hey, she's lying to me.
Wait, you talked to your girl about your skinny legs?
yeah. Well, I think I just mentioned to her like in passing that I was like kind of insecure about that a little bit. And
I
she,
guess, yeah.
And
But
she
the thing
hyped
is,
me up a
own it.
little bit. Like, I mean, I did.
Oh
own
wait,
it.
do you skip leg day? Why do you feel like you have skinny
It's
legs?
just genetics, bro.
Do you get
like,
this? Have you gotten this before?
Yes, 100%. I
Oh.
didn't just wake up one day just feeling that. Like,
You woke up and you fell.
Jared, I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
They're
that's
atrophied.
crazy. I mean, she's not my girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, is she not?
I don't
No,
know.
I mean, it's complicated. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
Is she
They-
watching
they-
this?
They didn't know.
Yeah, she has been watching this. Like,
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet
Does
she's
she
a
know
nice
she's
lady.
not your girlfriend?
let's just go ahead. That was a joke. Okay.
Which
Wait,
part?
No, but she isn't my girlfriend. She isn't like officially my girlfriend, if that makes sense.
You haven't
Okay.
asked her?
No.
Are you going to?
I mean,
think-
yeah, that's the plan.
I think right now is a
That'd
great
be cool.
time.
You
that
should do
right
it.
now.
Yeah,
I'm,
you should ask
we're
her
like-
right
we're
now.
like-
FaceTime her,
You're
FaceTime
the
her.
fucking guest. We should be talking to you about stuff.
Because you're so far away. It seems like you're.
Yeah, we're almost like ganging up on you. FaceTime her right now, dog.
I'm not gonna FaceTime her right
No,
now.
Are you prepared
She
to
doesn't-
ask her? Is it because...
Yeah, we're.
Go ahead and practice on me.
I want to go next too.
All right,
Practice on me. You know, make it,
No, if I feel like from the moment that we met, I feel like I just knew. Like there was something about the look in your eye. There's something about the way you hold my hand. Something about the way you hold me tight. And I just knew. And I've been waiting all this time. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna scare you away. But I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to be mine forever. You know what I mean?
Not with those skinny legs.
Okay. That's great. I got the, you know what's crazy is I got the confidence. It was there. It was there. And
I'm like,
I was waiting for that butterfly for so long.
I'm never opening my mouth again.
I was like, who's gonna
Fuck
say
you
it?
guys.
I was like, this is getting so genuine.
No,
So,
I know. I was like,
fuck
I
you.
didn't know you were gonna go that
Can
hard.
you toss me that blanket over there, Drew?
Everybody screenshot. There you go.
That
Did
is
you wanna
crazy,
go?
for real.
Wait, why did you
Yeah,
wanna
what did you
go?
want to do? I was confused by
Did
that.
you have one?
I want to be the girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Okay.
You gonna do a different variation? Don't
Well, I
make
wanna
me
have
feel
options.
any less
I just want to have options as well.
Go,
You know
go
what
for
I
it,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like, And you didn't let me finish. This is the crazy
That was
part.
fucked
So that's
up,
on
dude.
you. That was on you.
Dude, you were taking way too long.
That's good. All right, I'm gonna cut to the point. Okay.
Okay.
So we've been dating for a little bit, and I really like you, and I don't even want to waste time. I'm not even gonna ask you to be my girlfriend. Will you marry me?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such a Latino thing.
What the fuck does that mean?
All my friends that are married now are either Mormon or Latino.
That's kind of racist, bro.
I don't think so.
Are you playing his girlfriend?
Yeah.
His girlfriend racist?
My girl, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
still
what?
your girlfriend. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at the person who's playing.
I've
now.
never gotten that. I've never seen that.
In Santa Clarita, that's what it was.
Yeah, I think I've noticed people that are in the military get married, like immediately. You've never seen that?
I'm still your girlfriend, and no, I haven't seen
Cool.
I have seen it though, actually.
Okay.
For if you want to get like the perks, I think it's an extra $1,000 a
Yeah,
month.
yeah, it's pretty decent perks.
Or if you just want to prank your best friend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then get stuck in that marriage.
Yeah.
How's that going?
That was your best transition.
You think so?
I'm
thank
still
you.
married. It also hasn't been too long since I've seen you guys.
That's fair.
To be fair, yeah.
That's fair.
I really have no new update on that front. I've continuously been pranking Ashish and my friends.
Mhm.
I still don't think we can top the marriage. If
Okay.
you guys have any ideas, I'm open.
Does
Sex tape.
How does she still have a crush on that girl?
I want to say no. I
Yeah.
mean, it'd be messed up. It's my wife. So.
Okay.
I've moved away from Ashish a little bit because, like I said, I think we've gone as high as we can go with him. So I've
Mhm.
moved to Kendall. I know you don't know Kendall. You know Kendall. So Kendall's mom was in town. This is just another friend of mine. Kendall's mom was in town. So we got her mom in on this prank because Kendall has a girlfriend and her girlfriend, Mallory, has never met her mom. So I ran it by her mom. Can Kendall's girlfriend, when you guys first meet, act super weird? Just like totally off kilter. Kendall will have no idea. The mom totally agreed. And so Mallory had free reign to do and say whatever she wanted. So we set up cameras in her house. Again, I just kind of like manipulating these it's like girlfriend, crush, mom, parent. And so when I've gone as high as I can go with him, I've now moved on to Kendall, my next subject. And so sure enough, Kendall comes in with her mom to Mallory's place. Everything's mic'd up. Mallory's in like full goth, and she says she's like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And she says, "This flower Kendall got for me," and she crumples it up and she says, "I use it for my rituals." And Kendall's mom's like, "Yo, wait, what?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm a witch." And Kendall's tripping because she genuinely thinks her mom is meeting her.
Yeah.
It's, what is wrong with you, Mallory? Why are you acting this way? So I'm trying to build. Oh, is that one too much for you guys? Is that too hard?
I'm interested.
Yeah. I like. So it's like Mallory in the darkest timeline.
Yeah,
that's
very
like
creative.
yeah.
Did you tell her to go goth, or she just did that like on her own? Like,
Dude, she took it around with it. Yeah,
That's so dope.
For whatever reason, I found a good batch of friends who are all willing to help me prank each other
Yeah.
and all this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've still gone without being pranked myself.
What did Kendall say afterwards?
Oh, you fucking wait.
Dude,
for
Kendall,
real, bro.
Kendall,
It's dangerous for you out here.
dude, I know. That's the thing is like I have to be open
Yeah.
to being pranked in the harshest.
But
way possible.
there's also people like not as like creative and like with the balls like around you. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
scared because as soon as like somebody says, "Let's get Nick," everybody's gonna be like, he's had it coming for a while.
It's gonna be like the Avengers of pranks. So.
I'm Thanos. Yeah, Kendall was shocked. She was surprised. It's a great reaction. I just, like I said, I'm always behind on editing. I gotta start releasing.
Mhm.
When's that coming out?
I'm not sure. You know what I do have coming out that I wanted to tell you guys? I wanted to get your opinion on, actually. I'm looking for my next big event. So I'm thinking, you guys know Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
So the way he got big, I mean, he got big in a variety of different ways, but he started live streaming. That was one of his big claims to fame. He counted to 100,000 in one 10-hour, 12-hour live stream, however
That's
long.
ridiculous.
So I'm thinking, how about I do a massive live stream, and then maybe that'll get more eyes on me. Plus, I'm willing to do those kinds of things. Last time I was here, I talked about how I snuck into a Jake Paul fight, and I had to drive to Arizona for it, and I was jumping through hoops. I'm down to do these live streams.
Yeah.
So this was my first of all, you got something cooking. Did you have an idea for the live stream before I tell you where I'm at?
Maybe read a book for those times.
Read an entire book.
Read the Harry Potter series,
The Bible,
Do not stop.
or
Read the
jumping
Bible.
jacks.
Just how many jumping?
As many as in 30 hours. Wait, 30 hours?
Okay, so this is my plan. You guys know the show Succession?
Yeah.
I know of it.
So they're coming back for the last season
Uh-huh.
at the end of the month. So on Saturday, March 25th, I want to binge watch all of Succession. It's 30 hours straight. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to stop live streaming. and then it's gonna lead into the first episode of the new season. I haven't seen Succession at all whatsoever.
Is it
And
good?
I
It's
heard it's
supposed to
really
be the
good.
greatest
Yeah.
show.
It's like Game
Yeah.
of Thrones, but in a corporate setting. is what,
Exactly.
right?
So I
That's
thought
crazy.
it'd be funny, like every episode or every few episodes, I spin a wheel and maybe I have to wear a suit for the next 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to invest in a stock for the next
Yeah.
whatever. Like I wanted to because I have a huge following, the Succession heads all over. So I figured I'd buy into it, and that's my plan. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, I mean, you can stay awake for that long.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you just be
What-
chugging these monsters. Like,
I mean, that's
Yeah.
What's the longest you stayed awake?
I mean, I've definitely passed 24-hour mark. Yeah.
Did you go
If it, dude, it's
crazy?
for content. I'm good.
yeah.
I
know
got
what I mean?
sad. I started to doubt everything when I'm like, don't have sleep.
No,
That's what I think the
100%.
fun part of live stream is. It's like I'm watching Succession, but like you're gonna see me slowly morph into like a zombie.
Yeah.
Or like start to really start questioning everything.
Is this on YouTube? You're gonna do it on
Yeah,
YouTube?
I'm gonna do it on
Twitch?
YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When are you
Are you
planning
gonna
to
do
it?
that?
You said at the end of the month?
March 25th, Saturday, March, because the premiere of the first episode of last season is on Sunday.
Okay.
I'm gonna just start streaming the day before and go all the way until the new episode. I'm pumped. My first live stream.
Yeah.
Can we come
You want
through?
to pop in on like the
I'm kinda
20th
down.
hour or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll do 30th hour. We could like get confetti,
Mhm.
oh, that'd be fun. I mean,
Beer.
again, I'm gonna be dead, dude.
beer. Do you drink beer? I feel you don't drink. You don't
I
drink
don't
beer.
drink.
Have you ever drank?
No, I've never drank or smoked. No.
What's the reason for that?
I can't afford it most of the time. One of the big ones. But also, I get enough energy. I get enough liquid courage from Pepsi, Coke, and Monster. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Never
I
Is
don't
that
feel
really a
s-
main thing? Is there ever like a thing in your head where you're like, oh, I feel like it's gonna make me like I'll get addicted to it? Is that in your
No,
head?
I mean,
You just don't-
so
you're
many
just not
people have
interested?
asked me this because it's very clear, or I make it very obvious that I don't drink or you never see me drink. But again, like I just feel like I just never felt that I needed to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that could be on a live stream. Pop open your one
Oh, it's
Bud
one,
Light?
one of the on the wheel. It's like an option.
Oh, that would look to be so
Chug a
sick.
beer.
Yeah, and then you
Has
become an
nothing to do-
alcoholic after.
and then
It has nothing to do with
you leave
Succession.
the live stream.
Oh, the 30-hour binge watching session for 30 hours turns into like
Mhm.
I am now an alcoholic because I've been drinking for 30 hours
That's
straight.
so real. Yeah. That's what's
That'd
like
be
the
cool.
record for like live streams. Do you know?
I mean, people have. I don't know what the records. I'm not even gonna like be
Oh, so-
anywhere
so-
near the record.
Okay, so it's
yeah.
not a record that you're trying to be. You're just trying to do it.
No,
like,
I just wanted. I wanted to plan some epic live
Okay.
stream. I think this is a good. Like it's a crazy amount of time, which I
Yeah.
like. And Succession is just right amount of show because I could binge watch the Avengers series and
Yeah.
it'll probably be a significant amount of time. It'll be 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
But I think that's too entertaining. I think Succession. No, seriously, I think Succession is just the right amount of show because it's like Game of Thrones, where I think it's hard to get into.
Mhm.
It's just like a little bit of talking. It's like corporate. It's
Yeah.
like so. I think, yeah, it's one of those shows that I think you're gonna see some real, and there's still a lot of twists and turns in it.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
What about Wait, yeah. What about copyright? Are you gonna commentate throughout the
I'm
whole
gonna
thing?
commentate throughout it to
Okay.
avoid copyright, but also we're trying to figure out a way that I don't project it on screen during the whole time because we're gonna run into an issue.
Yeah.
But that I somehow show it through a mirror. We're still working out some of the kinks.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you could show it backwards, right? Like that's.
Yeah,
what
we're
people
trying
do,
to flip
like-
the image or trying to
Okay.
distort it in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we were juggling around. Like, if this live stream goes well, and I I don't die, and people like it,
That's how you pop off.
I die.
You should die. Yeah. You should.
I'd pass away.
Went out with a bang.
You want to be remembered, don't you, bro? Fuck.
That's my
Commit.
next step. Yeah. Then I have more live streams planned. I mean,
Mhm.
virtually I could do anything for 30 hours or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
as long as I'm willing to do it.
Yeah.
I remember Mr. Beast watched Jake Paul. It's Every Day, Bro, for 10 hours straight.
That's insane.
What?
And and he's got millions of views. On
10
this
hours
live stream.
straight?
10 hours straight on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we gotta get on a live streaming, dude.
Kind of down.
Do you remember
What
what you told me when I said, "Hey, I'm planning this big live stream event"? Do you remember what you said?
I said I gotta
Grow
go,
up.
Nick.
No, you,
Oh.
you said what the?
What?
You remember? You don't remember? You texted me. I almost want to read it. Can I expose you?
Yeah, I forget. Is it bad?
It's just like I thought you were gonna say it here.
Oh,
Hold on.
I feel like I say things that I forget.
I don't know how to reply to your text.
Oh,
This is what you said. You said that there. Read the top of it.
so he said he's gonna do a live stream for 3 hours, and I said, "Is it like ChatterBait, where every time we tip you coins, the vibrator in one of your holes makes you go
Oh
absolutely
my
berserk?"
God. You should do that.
And then I did the tongue emoji and then the open tongue emoji.
And then you get back to me.
And then you
I
said,
said, LOL, nope.
yeah.
Oh, I needed you guys' help, actually. I got a text the other day. I needed you guys' help with knowing what to do next. This is all 100% real. So I got a text a couple weeks ago. Hey, are you Nadia? I'm Luna Tan. That's a text I got.
Yeah.
Obviously,
That sounds
wrong
sexy.
number. I'm not Luna Tan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not Nadia. I don't know Luna Tan.
Yeah.
So naturally, I said, hi, Luna.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see where
So
this
real.
was going.
Yeah.
So then this number, Luna, says, sorry, my secretary left me the wrong number. It was a beautiful misunderstanding, and I hope I'm not disturbing. I said, no, this is the right number. I'm Nadia. Did you need something, Luna? And then this person said, you are not the person I'm looking for. I have contacted her. I'm sorry, my secretary gave me a wrong number. I said, no, you're making a terrible mistake. I am Nadia. I'm afraid you're being duped. Nadia said, F off, you guy who wants to pretend to be someone else. What do you want to do? I said, I just want what was promised to me by Luna. They said, F off, idiot. I don't know you. I said, Luna, I'm not sure HR would like you speaking to me this way. You do know me, Luna. I'm Nadia. You have to believe me. And I'm going to show this to all this. He's right next to me. This is what she said to me. And then I'll show
Just
Cam. Look at
40
this. Look at
shit
this.
emoji. That's crazy. That's how she's
I
spending her
broke
time.
her, dude.
That's
Look at
crazy.
this. I don't
You
know
gotta
if,
call
I
her,
don't know if
dude.
Cam can see this. Look at this right here. Look at this.
That's insane.
Totally
You have to
broke.
call her.
You know how
dude.
long it takes to talk
But
some shit out
also
that?
like she won up me at the end of the day. She
Yeah.
won. What
Yeah,
do
well,
I
you
do?
You didn't say
reply. How
anything back
long
at all
ago was
yet?
that?
This was I want to say 2 weeks ago. What do I say back? I'm
It's too late,
genuinely
bro.
asking you.
It's too late.
No, it's never too late.
Just be like,
I
hey,
can't go down like that.
Hey, it's Nadia just checking in again. So
I never. Yeah. So,
Try to do the thing where you can search up someone's phone number, match it to an address, go to their address.
Whoa.
You haven't seen those?
And then what do I do with her?
I don't know. Live stream.
What's the title of that live stream?
30-hour live stream trying to break into this lady's house.
Tip for coins. I
Remember
vibrate.
me, Luna Tan?
Tip for coins and I vibrate.
Wait, so
You
that
haven't
was
seen those?
so that was just like a genuine mix-up. That it wasn't just like one of
Genuine.
those texts where it's like,
Dude, I mean,
like, come chat
dude,
with me type
I can
shit.
show you. Like, I'll show Cam.
because Nadia and Luna Tan sound like very sexy
Dude, that's
names.
like that's absolutely real.
That's why it's blue too.
Yeah.
That says a lot. That's crazy.
Anyway, so what's going on with you guys? You guys got a new setup? Very nice.
We
We
got
do
our
have a new
intern,
setup.
Drew.
Mm,
Drew.
Yeah, Drew, talk to me, brother. How are you? How's it
we
like
were-
being an intern for Imma Come Clean? You coming clean all the time, or
It's the greatest experience of my life.
says it like
the gun
he's
still
he's
pointing
being
at him?
kidnapped? Yeah.
He told me, he's like, I don't want to ever be a guest because I'm scared I'll get in trouble in the future.
What?
You said
So
that
I'm
for
gonna.
real?
So instead, I'm gonna work for you guys as an intern.
He's like, but I'll still get in trouble with association, so I might still be a guest.
How did you get involved? Where'd you guys meet? Give me a background.
Drew?
Yeah.
How did we meet Drew?
Yeah.
It's a great question. How did we meet you, Drew?
I don't know. Is he like on it? Is he suck or something? Like
No, he's
yeah.
great. He's great.
You guys are like, am I allowed to talk to Drew?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we would rather have you not. But you started it. We're not gonna stop you. Right?
It's
Yeah.
usually spoken less spoken to, and this has gone for far too
Yeah,
long.
you're giving me a look like oh great, we have to interact with our intern now. Meanwhile, all this is texting him, get me a coffee.
Leave the room.
Yeah, Drew,
We're
what's
totally
up,
joking,
man?
Drew. We love you.
I love
Joke.
you guys.
We've never said I love you. That's our first L.
Whoa,
Sorry.
a lot of firsts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Do you want to be my girlfriend? Yeah. How do we meet you? What happened?
Basically, I saw Steezy Kane was on this podcast.
Uh-huh.
I follow Steezy Kane. And so he posted on his story after the episode was up. So then I clicked it because I like Steezy Kane and I watched the video. And I subscribed because I was like, oh, these guys are funny. And then I didn't watch an episode for like a couple months.
Sure.
And then I remembered, like, they showed up in my YouTube subscriptions one day, and I was like, oh, yeah, let me check it out. So I watched the video, and then I ended up watching a couple more, and I was like, oh, these guys are funny. So then I just decided to DM Aldous, and then we set up a phone call.
Drew, that was great, but it just sounded so weirdly scripted. Like,
Yeah.
and
We
then I
missed a
contacted
couple
Aldous,
beats, you know?
and he it kind of sounded a little bit like
There was
that.
a backstory.
Did you guys write him a script to say when
Bro, what we
prompted?
do behind the scenes has nothing to fucking do with you,
Did
bro.
it kind of
Just
sound
be
like that?
grateful that you're on the show again.
You've been going off script this whole time. We send scripts to every fucking guest, and you've been
Yeah, why
going
did
there.
Aldous send me a script before this?
Fucking
Was I
dick.
supposed to read that?
You were supposed to read it.
Yeah, bro,
and
no fucking respect.
time.
Jared sends me a script.
No,
It's like,
cool.
when I ask you, do you want to be my girlfriend? You say yes.
And I
Don't point out my legs.
I want to go back. Hey, am I racist?
I don't think you're
Wait, what's going on?
Well, no, because of the Latino thing.
Oh, because of what
That's
you said
been in my
earlier.
head, yeah.
Oh, all this you've been acting
That's
differently.
been
I'm
in my
not
head.
getting the
That
energy
was
I
in my
want
head.
from you.
I was
brother.
talking shit. I don't think you're racist.
That scared
Hold on,
me.
my thing.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
good.
technical issues.
That
Um,
scared me. So
I have just
what's
I've
your
just
analysis
never
on
gotten
that?
that. I've never seen that like from like Hispanics, like just getting married like that.
because
Yeah.
I remember you said a lot of my friends got married,
Yeah.
and then I noticed a pattern after you said that.
Hey, they're
Where-
Mexican.
No, it's really like, oh, crash car, Asian.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm getting more racist. Dig myself in a hole. I don't know if we're including this.
You want to do? Go
I-
back to that.
Is that Tony doesn't like me?
Is that what's on your mind?
That's in my head.
I kid you not. I don't know how many times
That's
you
in
cut
my
back to
head.
Aldous. I'm like waiting for the big laugh that I know Aldous has, and I'm
Now
gonna
there's
unlock
pressure.
it.
No, I think
but
he's, like-
Aldous
I
is
think
not
he's-
giving me the energy that I want.
No, I think
And I
he's
can't see
genuine about
Jared.
this though.
Yeah, man. Can
And I
you
can't
talk
see
to us through it?
Jared.
Look, me and Jared are you know,
Okay.
if I'm gonna pretend to be Jared's girlfriend, we can all me and Jared can pretend to be your
Okay.
therapist.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the problem?
So the pattern I made,
Yeah.
because I literally, there was this one really pretty girl, Latino,
Mm-hmm.
I went to junior high with, and then I saw Walmart today, 3 kids married, and I was like, whoa. And then
She's your age.
yeah, she's my age,
That's wild.
but we're like a year difference,
Yeah.
which is why I'm
well,
like,
I think
feel,
a big thing could be like the fact that I think one thing that could be a very like Latino thing is like getting pregnant and then probably feeling like you need to be married like afterwards. You know what I mean?
that's
like,
the Latino thing.
yeah, like I would say.
Oh.
But also don't quote me on that because
So
all
hey,
this is
I
getting
don't-
cut.
Yeah.
I'm in my head right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes question, I'm like, oh, am I a piece of shit?
Mhm.
Okay.
Right now I'm in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Or
are all
how
the
do we
oth-
get you out?
I don't know.
You're not a piece of shit.
All right,
You're
thanks,
just
guys.
making
all right, I'm back. What's up,
observations.
bitch? Because
Great
I'm like,
therapy session
because
right
sometimes
now.
I'm like,
Yeah.
was that a racist or was that a observation everyone else has?
Mhm.
Like, oh,
No,
that
I'm-
teacher's hot, and
Mhm.
they're like, yo, that teacher's gross. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it was just me that thought
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
get married that young.
Yeah. No,
How about you get back and you say
Yeah, I'm
something you
gonna-
see in Asian people?
In
So
Asian
I feel it feels kind of.
Have I
even.
s- I think I
Nick,
might
you
have
can
s-
go too. If
I
you
might have-
like. Oh, no, okay. All right.
I'm happy being quiet.
Okay, okay.
I brought this up. I think I brought it up on that episode where we were talking about the everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah.
I mentioned like for the longest time I could just tell people were Asian just by looking at the back of their head. It was like a gift. Like I don't know what it is. Like I think he's a little bit different because I think Filipinos kind of don't necessarily fall into that category as easily. But like
Huh.
other Asians, like I could definitely like see it. Like,
Is it straight hair?
I think it's the straight hair. It's the boxed head.
We have box head. You know what? What this one girl pointed out to me in 6th
Mhm.
grade? She was like, "You have a flat nose because you're Asian."
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I never noticed noses until that point.
Yeah.
And then up until like after high school, all these girls started getting nose jobs, and I
Yeah.
still can't tell the difference.
What do you mean?
Like, I can't tell the difference between like nose jobs and no nose jobs.
Yeah,
Do you
well,
guys? Because I don't pay attention to noses like that.
I mean, I think if the nose job is done well, like you shouldn't be able to tell. You know what I mean? Like,
But like, but even before and
Yeah.
after, I'm like, I was never
Oh.
like, oh wow,
Oh.
she's hot now.
no, I've seen some good nose jobs.
yeah, I have to.
Oh.
Yeah.
But like,
That one I guess is just you in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I forgot how you got here.
I don't know.
All right,
Well,
back
you
to-
feel better?
I don't know. I'm still. I think it's a new setup. I think I'm just overwhelmed.
You have a racist thought. You're like, oh, bro, it's just the couch. It's the fucking couch, bro. Like, I don't know what to account. Like, it's not on me. I'm not gonna take accountability for that. Like,
It's just I'm in my head.
yeah, no, you're good.
And is it time? Because now we're like, oh, we have a guest, Nick,
Yeah.
and now it's me talking about how I'm racist.
It's okay if it makes
Yeah.
you. Well, that's
You know?
okay. But
What do you mean? Is it time for what?
What did I just say?
I don't know.
It's just he's like he's worried because he's monopolizing the conversation.
Okay.
It's a very nice thing,
But-
because you want me to talk. And
Oh,
I
But,
appreciate
yes,
but
it.
at the
that's
same
where,
time, I feel like this is probably the only time that it'd be okay if you do that. The fact that he's already been here. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
Like,
true.
Well, you know, I can
Okay,
talk.
I can open up
No,
more.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but you don't
I
have
think you bring
to.
some good point. Actually. I got some great stuff coming up. Love to promote it.
I think
No, it's cool, dude.
One thing I wanted to do is get like a, I don't know what they would be called, but somebody to like kind of come clean to us, or to mainly to like Aldous and Jared about like politically correct things to say or not to say. Perhaps I don't know if that makes sense.
You're asking me to do what exactly?
No, not
To get
you.
woke? Wait,
asking
wait,
you to
you
cancel
specifically.
yourself.
Yeah, no, I wanted to get like a professional in the field to like.
Oh, like a video idea in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah,
on the podcast.
I pitched you. You guys should be media trained. You should bring in like a media train. You know what that term means?
Are you saying that we're not media trained?
I think
don't
we could do it.
Is that a shock to you?
I was literally thinking that this week. I was like, bro, I have a
Yeah.
podcast. I was like, I'm pretty media trained. Like,
Hey, can we rewind the discussion? You,
Dude, like a
I
2
was
minute
just,
mark.
you know, I was just having a conversation, bro.
I'm just saying, you know, the difference between the way that you guys
No, yeah.
speak or hold yourself
Mhm.
to like how Liam Hemsworth does, or
Yeah.
wait, that was kind of a
Yeah,
weird
I feel like
example.
if I went like on Jimmy Kimmel, like, I would carry myself a little bit differently. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. I guess
yeah.
like Chris Evans. Is
But I also
Yeah.
like it when someone kind of goes off the rails on live TV. I'm like, are they supposed to do
Mhm.
that?
Yeah.
yeah,
And then
it's
there's
like your
charm to
Tony
it.
Ascenda interview.
Oh, you. Because I did hear, like, I remember I was in my head about it,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, damn, should I have said that baby thing and then a Serbian film and a Taliban thing
Yeah.
and then doubling down on it? And then I was like, oh, it's all in my head. And then my friend watched it recently. And he's like, that episode was crazy. I'm like, oh, thanks. He's like, do you ever like worry how dark you go? And I'm like, what? He's like, that baby joke was
You know what
crazy. I'm
though?
like, no.
You know what though? When he said like, don't, you know, you like stop, you stopped, right?
Wait, what?
When Tony Ascenda said like stop, like or
Oh, he said stop?
no, you,
Oh, jeez.
media
I'm
trainer,
really-
write it down.
Fuck, I'm a piece of shit, dude.
Right,
I'm
right.
scared.
Or at the very least, have like a media trainer review that interview. Or
That would
review
be
one
great.
interview.
Yeah, that would
That
actually
would be
really
funny.
Cool.
Sit
Like,
down
not
and
necessarily
watch it
that
with him.
interview, but like I do like the idea of having a media trainer. Like that'd
Yeah,
be
yeah.
so sick.
That would be
Okay,
fun.
we'll figure.
Yeah,
Or like an etiquette coach or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Because I did drive home like, damn, like fuck,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it in Hollywood. People think I'm like
Yeah.
dark. But then I watched the.
But I think
Oh,
you're
apology
also,
interview.
And Tony, I'm sorry. He's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Tony doesn't care.
He does not
Tony
care.
doesn't
He's in his
watch
own
it.
world. I'm in my own world right now.
Yeah, I think
I'm
you're
overthinking
fine.
it.
Like I think you're different and shit. Like
Thanks.
you know what I mean? Like don't fall into other people's boxes, bro.
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay,
What a sweet moment.
that's
Yeah.
true. Am I racist?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And I mean, compared to most of Twitter, you're a person of color, so you're not you're not
fuck
allowed
yeah.
you're not allowed to be a racist apparently. Like
That's actually what I hear a lot.
yeah,
And I'm like,
that's
kind
that's
of-
not true.
I don't want to think that way because
Yeah.
then like I'll go even harder.
Yeah, like you could literally be Mexican and be racist against Mexicans.
Yeah.
Like
Well, which
so
race
what's
is the
going
most
what's
racist?
going on, Nick? What's going on with you?
Like since I've
Is this good? Is this good? Nick? I know last time we did this, I'm like, is this any good? Because I don't know.
Are you good?
I don't know yet. I think I'm getting
Okay.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll be
That's
fine.
good.
Let,
That's
let him write it out. Let him write it out.
What's going on with me? Yeah, just a lot more pranks,
Mhm.
like I said.
Okay.
Content creation, moving towards live
Yeah.
streams. I'm excited.
How's your relationship with
God.
Ashish? Yeah, and with God. And with
Are
God.
you religious?
Yeah, a little bit.
How religious? Do you pray every night? Every
I
morning?
do pray every night.
What religion are you?
Catholic.
Okay.
Oh wait, have you talked about that? I am
I don't
Catholic too,
remember.
No, we've never.
and I
talked about
pray
this.
every morning.
You really? Yeah,
I really
nice.
do.
I pray
Yeah.
before every meal. Yeah.
Really,
Oh,
every meal.
damn.
Yeah.
Even at the, I feel like we went to the dining center when we were in college, and I never saw you.
I might
pray.
have threw a quick silent.
Oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What happens if you don't do it, or you're like, this meal isn't gonna taste good?
Nope. It's not, I don't pray for taste.
Oh, sour.
Like, what do you think of that restaurant, Nick? I forgot to pray. There's no way.
I can't judge the food. Like it's not
You
fair.
handle
one's on me.
Thanksgiving? Or you handle Thanksgiving? I was like, what the fuck is this?
I had no
Not enough
idea you were
Hail
Catholic.
Marys.
No kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
but
Catholic
like,
too.
I don't like
Everybody's
it.
Catholic.
Mhm.
Are you guys Catholic?
I'm agnostic. So what do you do?
I thought you were vegan.
I'm vegetarian.
Oh, wow, so many wrongs.
Thought you were lesbian.
Wait, Drew, what did you say?
I said I'm not really anything.
Oh, okay, okay.
You want to be?
Can I interest you in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Wait, so do you have the Catholic guilt or anything when you sin?
I don't know how to answer that question.
When you punch?
I try. We've all met. You could tell. Like, I try to be the best version.
'Cause
of
I-
myself, yeah.
That's so cool because I don't know. It's all the Catholic stuff in the back. Like there's just like guilt in my mind and all like, oh.
Did you go to
I-
Catholic school?
I went to a CCD for like I don't think I graduated.
What's
though.
CCD?
It's
CCD is like it's just
Catholic
it's like
Catholic dance.
training.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Catholic training.
Yeah, it's like Catholic. It's like Catholic. It's like an after-school Catholic class.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Want us to say that in the intro? Coming clean with a Catholic boy.
I mean, you don't need to say it in the intro. No.
We'll
Why?
change it up.
Are
every
you
time.
ashamed?
Are you ashamed?
No,
of
I'm
being
not ashamed, but you don't
Catholica?
need to, well, you said Catholic. Like you need to emphasize that.
Yeah.
It sounds like a play.
What's
All
it?
caps, Catholic exclamation.
Yeah, no, I mean, do whatever. You know what's funny is I have no control over the intros. So
That's
like,
fair,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Like I
Yeah,
said,
you're gonna love today's intro. You're gonna love it.
I have no idea what you guys are saying.
Wait, can I ask about? Okay, we'll cut this out if not. Stuff.
Dude, I
No?
tell you
Okay,
not
no.
to
Okay,
do
sorry.
this.
I
Can you
won't do it.
actually
Okay.
cut
Okay.
that out? This is ridiculous. Every single time, dude. Unbelievable.
training,
You know what I
bro.
said? It's
I don't know
just,
training.
it's just some parts of my private life. Got to say
Okay.
private. That's all I got to say. Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
What was I gonna say? Yeah.
Okay. Catholic boy.
I think I'm gonna run this podcast. Dude. I'm like, wait.
Bro, just remember that you came back.
You came back. you guys said no. You know what I expect.
I was excited
Perfect.
too. I don't know why.
Okay, but like, when do you get Catholic guilt? Do you get it like, oh, I accidentally said a bad word at this old lady at the supermarket when she was
Actually,
in
I
my
try
way?
not to curse like ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, have you ever? I mean,
I've
I'm
never,
gonna-
because I never thought about it, because Dylan doesn't
Yeah.
cuss either.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to like cuss a little bit. But
Why? What's your
Dylan's
cuss
so-
words though, Dylan? Because you don't say fuck or anything.
no, yeah, I guess I don't say those. I don't know. I have like nieces and nephews, so like I just don't want to like regurgitate those words because then they'll
Yeah.
just be throwing that around.
That's
Yeah,
fair,
yeah. I have little sisters.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the main reason why you don't want to curse?
No, I don't know. There are better words. Again, it's like it's not that deep for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it just helps me get points across easier. That's why I do it.
oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, exactly. What
Yeah,
the
like-
fuck? Yeah.
You got any guilt?
Yeah, but it's
I
That's
push
not-
it down deep.
yeah.
That's
it's
why we
very-
drink.
I didn't know we're coming clean with a perfect human. Today.
No, that's not what I see.
bro.
That's
What's your problem, bro?
I do mean things. Don't worry.
You know what that sweater's kind of remind me of a little bit?
Tell me.
It's kind of giving me like an Adam and Eve vibe. Like it's like skin and then you
Now,
just got
now all
leaves
you
on.
guys see is a religious man.
No, I did. You took it there. I didn't even take it there. I just take
Adam
it there
and Eve?
because they're new.
Okay,
like,
all right.
yeah. It's yeah. It's very. It's
I
got
can
like
see
it's
it
a
in, like,
mood.
Vice City, maybe. or
Yeah.
something,
Can you do that Vice City walk for us?
Wait, what's Vice City?
You don't know what Vice City is?
No,
Hey
Oh.
there, you looking for a quiet season?
I don't know it.
I
It's an
don't know.
XXXTentacion song, and I think you guys are talking about GTA.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I have no idea what just came out of.
Wait,
your
what are you
mouth.
talking about? What do you mean?
Now we're not
what,
all
wait,
on the
what
same
GTA walk?
GTA, just the GTA walk, bro.
Okay, pull it
it's
up.
a
I
GTA
don't know what you're talking about.
Open doors and stuff. Like,
I was kind of
Did
rude
you
how I
play
said it.
GTA?
Yeah, can you
No,
please
I didn't
pull
play
it up,
video
Drew?
games
Thank you, Drew.
as a child.
GTA walk.
They weren't allowed in my house.
GTA
For real?
walkthrough?
Yeah, my dad was a big no on the video game.
but like,
Oh,
what was
really?
like the aspect of it? Like,
Well, I mean, especially at that point, there was really like he said that he was one of those dads who said that there's nothing that could come from this. Even now, like you can see jobs developing from playing video games and like watching them. I mean, just from an entertainment value perspective,
Yeah.
but also you can play competitively.
yeah,
That didn't exist
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
then, especially
I
with
wanted
stuff
a
like
trick shot back
with
in
the
the day.
Wii, stuff
Yeah.
like that. So and that was like firmly like people would buy me the Wii. It wasn't about the money necessarily. It was like he did not want that in the house, and therefore I never had it in the house.
yeah.
So that's
How did
so
you feel
make
about it now, though? Like, have you?
I don't
talked about
know.
it?
That's what I tell him. I said when I'm a
Mhm.
dad, I think it's gonna be way harder for me to restrict video games the same way that you did to me.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I don't know
give
what I would do.
I'm
Way
giving my
deeper in
kids
the
everything.
culture
I'm gonna
now.
give them TikTok, social media,
For
bad
real.
words.
like right out of kindergarten. That's fair. Yeah, that's real. Trauma.
Hey, you want to be insecure for your life? Here, go on Instagram.
How many kids you want?
Maybe I think 2.
Let's watch that GTA walk.
Oh, yeah, what's the GTA walkthrough?
If you pulled it up.
Wait, GTA walk TikTok challenge? Is it with women? Is it beautiful angels?
I
on
wouldn't
TikTok?
do. Let's just do the.
Just a regular walk.
Just do the woman is master the GTA walk.
This is what you wanted me to do?
Yeah,
Can you turn down?
you don't know how to do that. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, never played anything like this.
That little transition where it went like,
That looks really cool.
yeah, that's so sick. You should play GTA. Like now that you're like,
Wait,
an
so
adult-
you've never played GTA?
I might have won it once or twice, just not in the house.
But you were never like, as a kid, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna go play something.
I mean, it's probably why I'm so into film, like I am, just because
Oh.
instead of playing video games, I was watching film on repeat.
okay,
Yeah, I was watching movies on movies on movies.
yeah.
Wait, so what did your parents not let you do? Like, was there like
It's-
stuff like you'd see, like, oh, you can't sleep over at friend's house?
Yeah, totally. So no video games for sure. For whatever reason, stuff like soda was totally on limit. Like I was.
That's
good.
crazy, dude. That's insane.
Look at me now. Yeah, soda was cool. Sugar was cool. I can't remember they had any like hard and fast rules against anything besides Video. I mean, cursing was a big deal. In my
Yeah.
house. I
Okay.
couldn't-
What about like those like naughty like cartoon shows like watching like Family Guy or like
Yeah.
South Park?
I mean,
able
you
to
guys
watch
seen
those?
New Girl?
Yeah.
The show New Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really pretty lighthearted show.
Yeah.
Played on cable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember having to like sneak New Girl. Like when
That's
we had Netflix,
crazy.
I remember like,
Wow.
oh, my mom and dad are in the house.
Yeah.
I get to watch New Girl now. And I've told them that since.
Yeah.
It's kind of a silly story, but yeah, I really it's not necessarily like they would restrict it too heavily, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there was something about it. Like because they talk about sex on the show, stuff like that.
There's
And
so many
that
other
was
shows
pretty
you
young.
could have sneaked, bro, and you sneak New Girl.
Zoe Deschanel, man.
I get it, but I don't.
She's really quirky in that show. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
There was a couple shows like that. Like you guys seen Total Recall? Old movie.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy.
They did a no.
No,
It's
with
a,
Tom Cruise, right?
No, you guys both don't know it. It's a, you know it, right, Dylan?
Sorry.
Yeah.
no.
It's a sci-fi movie. And they did a remake, and I remember I got the DVD. I told nobody about it. It's just again, it's like PG-13. So
Is it the one? Is it
that's
with Colin
crazy.
Farrell? The remake?
The remake is.
Okay.
Is it Colin Farrell?
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale's in the remake.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Again, it's just a sci-fi movie with like aliens and stuff.
Okay.
And I remember again, like, okay, like bye mom, and my mom kind of closes the door. I'm gonna go, grocery shop or whatever. I'm in a house alone, and there's this scene, and I start playing Total Recall. And I remember I was halfway through the movie, and my mom comes back, and I'm like, this movie really isn't that bad. I don't think she can have a problem with it. And there's a scene with an alien with exposed breasts. She has 3 exposed breasts,
Oh, boy.
and because she's an alien.
Yeah.
And I remember as soon as my mom comes in, I like pause it. And I'm like, oh my God, mom, what are you doing here? And I pause it on that still.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. I better that's probably why
Yeah.
I'm anxious watching New Girl.
I feel
yeah.
like, yeah. That's
She might have 3 boobies.
You never saw that episode?
So turn my headphone down a little bit, please.
Turn it down.
Yeah. Thank you.
How is it? Everyone else's? Is it kind of
I
loud?
think
Check,
mine's a
check, check.
little
It's actually
loud,
pretty
too.
good.
Okay.
The headphones grew on me.
Wait, so but
crazy.
was there any like? Because I remember when I was younger, there'd be like kissing scenes in movies, and then my mom would be like, "Fast forward this," or like, "Close your
Oh,
eyes."
yeah?
Yeah.
But then like after they go to sleep, I'd go back, find that timestamp,
You're
and go look at
fucking
that
hilarious.
makeout
What?
scene. I'd go watch
That's a lot of work.
what Anne Hathaway in what's that movie? Do you guys know what?
Oh,
that
love.
Anne-
No.
Yeah, Love, Drugs, and
And
something.
with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Sex, Love, and Drugs. Yeah,
That's there's a lot of nudity in
There's
that
so
movie.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
you
I'm
just
like-
didn't watch the movie?
I watched 10 minutes.
fast forward.
Fast forward. Keep fast forwarding. Keep fast forwarding.
Because like there would be times where my parents would be like, "Remember Her? You guys watch Her?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's that phone sex scene.
Yeah.
Like it got to that point, and my parents were like, "Hey, just
You gotta
go.
go.
You gotta go."
It was either happened one time and that became the standard, or it was assumed. Yeah, or that was the expectation. Again, it's not like that now, guys. I've
Yeah.
seen a million.
Like,
movies,
what have
yeah.
you seen, dude?
Yeah, so I feel like I'm coming across like I've never seen a rated
No,
R
I-
movie.
I-
Yeah,
But-
no.
but, like-
that was me as a very young child. Yeah,
But
I
what-
do remember that.
What was your thing? Because I remember I didn't really see like porn like that, and then this one kid in like 6th grade, he was like, "You ever seen a vagina before?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "You want to see one?" And I'm like, "Boy, do I!" And then I didn't know if he was gonna bring me to a room, but instead he brought up like a piece of paper and he unfolded it. And he's like, "This is what it looks like."
It was a
like-
sketch.
It wasn't a
on
sketch.
him,
He was a
right?
printed picture. It was like pixelated, and he zoomed in and he was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Wow."
That's
And that
like-
picture like got floated around the class.
No, he just kept it in his right back
No.
pocket.
kept it on him at all
He
times.
kept it on.
Who is
Keep
this?
that motherfucker
His
Who's
name-
this
with me.
person?
His name is Brian Gowan.
We should bring him on.
Oh,
the
you
pod,
just
bro.
outed this dude?
He's also my bully from elementary school.
we're gonna get him on.
Whoa.
We're gonna get him on.
But we're cool, actually.
Actually, that's a great title.
Yeah.
That's a-
Yeah.
no, but
Confront
I
him.
can call him
confronted
out.
my
We're
bully.
cool.
You
Actually,
just call him your bully.
What?
You just called him your old
that's
bully.
true.
Yeah.
But we were cool.
You're cool
after
now.
that time. We're-
Yeah,
he
which
showed
is
me
good,
vagina,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, but he put
That's
you on.
that's his redemption
He
arc.
put you on.
Yeah. He fucking. he put me.
I had a
whole
sign
time.
with Jared.
The whole time I was walking around, like not even noticing. I'm like, that's everywhere. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, you really should have one. That's funny.
Wait, but like since, because you were pretty much sheltered as a kid. What was like your shock? Like, was it when you went to junior high and then you saw kids just like?
That's a good question. I went to Catholic high school, went to Catholic middle school.
You're not from here, right?
I'm from here, yeah.
Oh, where did you go?
Well, Burbank.
Where'd you go?
Uh,
Oh, okay. That's Catholic. Oh,
yeah, we had uniforms. Went
Okay.
to church.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Because
That's
I feel
crazy.
like when I saw people go to like Catholic school, it'd be
Mhm.
either like they just be like repress sexuality and they'll just
Mhm.
go even crazier, or
No, I know,
they
there's,
just
like-
they're like fine.
There's like
Right?
like alimony.
Alameda.
Oh, I know
It's
a few
virtually-
kids from Alameda.
Yeah, it's virtually it's not even barely even like Like you would think, oh, it's a Catholic school, like oh, they're probably so sheltered there, like, and it's like I don't know, like I know all the people that went there. It's like it's the same as like a public school and shit. They just have a Catholic.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't know,
Catholic
but
classes
yeah,
and
I
stuff,
think
like-
my only point of reference was this kid I went, like he went to like Catholic school,
Mhm.
and then he was talking about how much sex he has.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, yeah, right. He's like 10 sex tapes. I'm like, that's crazy.
insane,
You
yeah.
showed me.
I know that somebody told me that they like
Yeah.
airdropped a sex tape because they all had iPads at Alamany, and somebody airdropped a sex tape like mid class, like to everybody. It's horrible.
what?
Horrible, yeah.
That's
so
cra-
fucked up.
Did you know about that thing? I feel like we talked about this before. Like in San Clarito, there was
A
SUV
Serbian film?
Hey, whoa.
Going back
Yeah, sorry. What is it?
Intrusive thought, intrusive. Did you hear about
Yeah, what is it? Sorry.
SUV Purge? Did you hear about that?
No.
In my city, there was like in high school, I was like a sophomore. There was all like the popular girls had nudes out, and this one dude made a Twitter for all the popular girls in the surrounding area, and then he released all the nudes and then tagged them.
No, why would I know about
Yeah,
that?
because it was like,
I mean, it was a pretty big thing.
It was
to
a big
happen,
thing.
like,
Oh,
yeah.
like,
Okay.
but like I think that kid went to jail for like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, it's
And
awful.
then-
Wild.
Yeah, because it was like it was literally like just child
They-
porn
it-
everywhere.
They called it Purge?
Yeah, they called it the SUV Purge. I don't know if it was like mad incel shit, like oh, I'm not able to get any of these girls.
That's weird.
Yeah,
It's
Mm.
horrible.
so maybe he could have went to Catholic school though. Maybe I should have went. You
I think it's
you think I would have came out
would
well?
have happened. It's still would. I mean, I don't think unless you're like in a super different Catholic school, like where they're like controlling everything. But
Yeah,
I wish I had more classes with you in college. Sorry, this is sort of on brand, but like a little bit of a transition.
we had
Yeah.
one.
We only
man.
had like one.
and I feel like I upset that class
wish
multiple
we-
times.
I wish like even at ELA we had like a class or two.
Yeah, because the only times I saw you is like when you'd be wearing like a mixed outfit. And then you would have like luggage. I'm like, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm washing every single one of my clothes.
So I
What are
lived,
you gonna do?
I've lived off campus, and
Yeah.
there was no laundry in unit, so I would just film. I would fill the luggage that I brought, like when I had to go from California to Boston with all of my clothes in it,
Mhm.
and I'd bring it on campus, and I'd kind of sneak my clothes in washing and drying machines,
Mhm.
and I would for some reason I would always see all this.
Yeah, but every time I was like, "What's up?" And then, and then you're wearing like a baseball tee and then like annual basketball shorts and then like different match socks, and then you're like, "I don't have any more clothes."
No, but I wish we were in the same class. Just I don't know. I think it would have
That'd
been
been
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Me and Ashish had a lot of classes. Obviously, that's where we met. And we, now
at ELA too.
Could have been
at ELA,
closer.
at ELA, actually, I got a story for you guys. There was
Mhm.
one time at ELA where I'm sitting at class. Sheesh isn't there. So I shoot him a text, say, hey, dude, like, did you forget we have class right now? And he sends back, he goes, oh, shoot, I overslept or I didn't realize. Can you just tell the teacher that I spilled water and it's everywhere? and so I'm like, okay, yeah. And so they're taking attendance and the teacher comes on to it. She's like, oh, teacher, she's going to be here any minute. He spilled water and it's everywhere. and naturally the whole class kind of laughs. And I think that's out of all the excuses, that's the one you go with.
Yeah.
But upon further review, if he spilled water on and there was any electronics around, he would have to attend that in that moment.
Yeah,
Kind of
but
genius.
that's just random. Like that's just not an excuse.
That's a good one though. I
No, like
should've
if you think of
pulled
it, like,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like doesn't that kind of track? And I think the teacher agreed. I think the teacher's, oh, make sure that everything's dry, or,
Yeah.
whatever. And so this was like a lecture class that we're in. So it's a long one. Then like another 90 minutes pass, and if she still isn't there,
Mhm.
and so I text him again, like, where are
Bro,
you?
how much water is there?
and he needs this grade, like he needs the participation
Yeah.
grade in order to maintain whatever he has in the class, an A, whatever it is. But he had waited too long with that excuse, and he knew the teacher would be upset when he returned. So when he comes back, we're in the middle of the class. It's 90 minutes in since I first delivered that excuse for him. He comes in, I kid you not, dripping head to toe in water, and he looks the teacher in the face. It was everywhere. You hear him come in, squish, squish, squish. He sits right behind me. He pulls out a towel, and throughout the class, it's freezing cold in there. And because he's dripping wet, and he goes, and the teacher is so pissed off. At him.
That's so committed though. That's
Yeah,
so
isn't that- I
real,
always
bro.
love that.
Like,
Yeah, I think it's so
that's
funny. that he
insane.
did that,
Yeah. But that is like a random ass fuck. I don't think I've ever heard like anybody say that before. Like,
yeah. What is it?
My headphones, it's hurting my ears.
Oh,
Oh.
turn
Yeah.
all this is headphones down.
I don't know why.
He's having
it-
enough
it- I
problems
feel like
today.
it's slowly. Hey, thank you.
Ashish is another beast though. Like he is
Mhm.
funny the way he'll take it, because I guess the implication being that he spilled water and he was drowning or
Yeah.
something. So
That's
I
so sick.
Because at what point would he be just all wet? Like, was the water
it
up?
does
to
not
the
make
hole?
any sense, but it kind of worked. I don't know.
Like, did he fall in the puddle? Because at worst, it'd be like maybe my jeans are
You
wet.
know what's even
Yeah.
funnier is like he had to like pour water on himself for that bit. So like there's a point in time where he's just like he thinks it's a good idea.
Yeah.
He's pouring water. I always get asked the question like, has Ashish ever tried to pull a prank on you?
Yeah.
And I'll tell them there's this one time where he almost successfully did it. And what he did was we were in South Dakota on the road trip and we were in like a food court. So I tell him, hey, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Like, give me a minute, just wait here. So I go to the bathroom, I sit on the stall, and at this point in time is when the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial is big. So I'm playing that on my phone in the stall, doing my business. And there's a guy to my left in the stall, and he's like, "Is that the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial?" Like, yeah. I don't believe a word she says. Like, okay, man, pooping to my left. I didn't know this at the time, and I found out later. That was Ashish doing his best South Dakotan in accent.
No.
And he had me hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Like, this was the perfect opportunity to turn it into, like, could you help me bury a dead body? Or, to kind of take where I might, like, kind of take it to another level.
Yeah.
But instead, he just had a regular conversation with me.
Yeah.
He was like, the weather's pretty nice today, huh? Yeah.
Motherfucker has the
He's like-
skill, but
he's
he
like-
doesn't have like the.
He's like, how about them Dodgers? And I remember
You got
getting
me,
out, of
Ashish.
that, getting out of that stall. It felt so stupid.
That's
but like
so
that's
crazy.
the best example.
Yeah.
Trying
amazing,
to break me
though.
back. Yeah.
Did you guys sleep in the car when you road trip? How long was your road trip again? Was it
Yeah,
That's what you're gonna say.
cross-country
Do you guys
road.
sleep together? I was
We
like,
did
that's
it.
a good
We
question.
did it. 3 to 5 days. I want to say. No. We did two. We did one cross country road trip. We were trying to make it in time for graduation. We had to do it in 3 days, and it was absolutely upsetting. We barely slept. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
this
said you got
addiction
hooked
here.
on it from that?
Easily.
That's crazy.
100%.
Wow. Oh, I thought you were just a monster guy growing up.
No, I didn't move to Monster till I had to.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, very much like a soda person. I've drank Coke and Pepsi in my life, but
Yeah.
the cross country road trip was insane. 24-hour energies. I mean, like this was bad.
Do you drink
Then-
water?
What?
Are you like?
What's that? Yeah, of course I drink water. Yeah. Now it's become like a recurring. Like I
Yeah.
felt like I needed to drink.
This is every. Oh, okay. But how often do you drink?
I don't
Monster?
drink Monster that much.
Oh, okay.
I drink more soda probably, just sugar in general.
Oh.
But anyway, on the second cross country road trip from New York to California, we wanted to take our time, so we did like a 5-6 day trip.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Sleeping in the car?
Sleep in the car for 1 or 2 of those nights,
Did it
but
ever just
mainly
smell bad?
cheap hotels. It's never been a problem for us.
Oh.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's a great
Mhm.
question. We had some pretty ratty hotels. Though.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when would you shower? Like, it was just like
We
every
get
other day? Or at
Yeah.
truck stops? Do you guys do truck stop?
No,
shower?
it wasn't like that bad. Sometimes we'd skip a shower. I remember like we were in Chicago at one point on the first road trip, and I had to like brush my teeth into a sewer grate, like because we didn't have time.
Oh, that's just camping.
That's not. Bad.
Yeah, it's sort of like camping. It's comparable to camping. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other thing is too, we have to constantly be worried about content. So remember on the second road trip, I was like, this is the last time we're gonna go on an epic road trip like this. And this is sort of where I'm at right now. Is like how am I gonna top the things that I do? So Jared, Dylan, Drew, you guys know this about me. I used to have a full head of hair. I
Mhm.
shaved it on the road trip in New Mexico to do a Walter White bit from Breaking Bad.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah.
That was
Thank
really
you for
good,
saying
dude.
that. Yeah, and so I dressed like him, and we go visit the house, and the bit did great online. It was worth shaving the head, but I also got an earring, and I'm doing these things. I got an earring in Oklahoma because what else do you do in Oklahoma? And
What is there?
What is there in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
We actually went to church in Oklahoma.
Oh.
I-
Oh,
yeah.
Catholic
that's
church.
cool.
Wait,
Wait,
she's
wait,
just
wait,
Catholic
wait.
too?
He's Christian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went
What
to.
is
we went
he?
to
What is he?
Indian. What are you asking?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue.
You're so dumb.
Say, like, what is his ethnicity?
I remember you said that, and then I feel like we were like hanging out at like a party. No, we were at my house, and then you asked my friend. You just looked at her. You're like, "What are you?" I laughed hard, and you didn't realize that was a wild way to ask it.
Or I just looking for clarification. I was just confused.
But there's like, I feel like there's a better way to be like, "What the hell are you?"
you like halted
Ew.
me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I don't know where it's going in the future. Like an earring isn't that big of a deal, but it's something that I never ever thought I'd do in the past.
Yeah.
And now it happened, and I did it. Like what what's next? Tattoo. I'm gonna chop off a finger one of these days.
Yeah,
know what
you
I mean?
should.
If it's just for content.
Yeah.
I
Let's
lit
do
my
it right
hands
now.
on fire for a bit.
Let's
Really?
do it right now.
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
It's on my Instagram page.
Oh.
Didn't even make the YouTube video. Lit my hands on fire.
For real? Did you saw the video?
Yeah. Pull up the going. Is that all right? Can I?
Yeah.
we
We
go
should
on-
start saying please. I think the way we're saying it. Because I did that to you earlier.
Hey, you there.
I like how
Go-
Joe
go on
Rogan
to
says,
Instagram.com.
"Hey, Jamie."
Go to that one. Okay, remember I was telling you about this last time I was here. Ashish, we were used to don't hit that button yet.
Okay.
Ashish,
I don't like how you're talking
please
to
don't
Drew.
hit. Yeah, sorry.
Drew, we're sorry about the communication right now. It's the setup. It's the new setup.
It's the setup, dude. The couches are driving crazy.
Racist, right? It gets you.
No.
Okay.
Ashish was unavailable one weekend, and so we did our best to party without him.
Yeah.
And then it was sort of like a FOMO prank,
Mhm.
and we partied with his mom and such. So we brought a picture of him out to the club with us.
Yeah.
And as a finale, it actually didn't make the full video, so I put it onto my Instagram page. This is totally real. I brought this picture of him, and I wanted to light it on fire, as though like I'm, like ha ha ha, like
Yeah.
sort of like a evil, like maniacal. So hit the next photo, and then hit the next photo. And I had him react to these photos, and it just I didn't love the reaction he gave, so I ended up
Yeah.
putting it on my page. But yeah, like I'm doing like what's next,
scary.
guys?
Yeah.
Like what am I going to do to myself? Is my
crazy.
tragic end going to be video related?
I
That's
think,
scary,
yeah.
dude. 'Cause
That's-
is
no,
there a
seriously.
point where you're just a sad clown and you're like,
The thing
look
is,
in
I
the
love
mirror.
it. That's the problem.
Yeah,
it's like
okay.
it's like look at my hands, right? Like I'm fine. I
Yeah.
think I'm worried I'm gonna have to learn a hard lesson in order to calm down my content. And you know what's
Yeah.
even crazier is this is gonna get clipped to my article about my death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
I'm
so
knock
your,
on
your
wood.
documentary.
I
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Motherfucker
No, exactly.
predicted it.
it's only on like Quibi too.
Yeah. I feel like that's not that. That's just shit happens. You know what I mean? Like you live and you learn. I feel like that's not that bad.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's one thing if you go as far as like, oh, I'm gonna fake my own death, and then it's like, but you're faking your own death in a way where it's like actually kind of dangerous. And I feel
Well,
like that's
faking your own
kinda-
death is probably not the best idea in
Yeah.
general.
Okay.
Tupac did it.
I'm just saying.
Wait, what was your question again,
I had
Dylan?
a question.
Yeah.
What got you into like prank videos and stuff like that?
Okay, great question. Well, originally, and I don't think you guys know this about me, I did do my stint in like traditional media. So like I was at one point, like my claim to fame is I was a set PA for Quentin Tarantino. Actually, at one point, I was on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You're lying.
that's-
No, yeah, so I was on there for a good amount of time. And it was cool because I wasn't an office PA. I was there. Like I was
Oh,
there with the
sick.
actors on this epic movie. And
Yeah.
and they transformed Hollywood. Like it was shot
Mhm.
in Hollywood. They changed a lot of the posters to make it look like the time. It was
Mhm.
very cool to be a part of that. And I have a few funny stories for that. But just over time, just fostering my love for film and entertainment in general is probably my answer to that. But like even being a PA, you could tell like not necessarily that I didn't want to be there, but I wanted to be there too much so that I wouldn't do my job like they wanted. Like I think they wanted more of like somebody who was going to sit back and do exactly what they say. But I wanted to get in on the action so
Oh.
badly. So they did a really good job of separating like the mega stars from like PAs like me. So like I remember one time I was on set and I saw Brad Pitt from the back of his head. And I was like, oh my God, this is my chance. I've been on set, a couple days, and this is the only opportunity I've really had to go approach Brad Pitt.
Mhm.
So I go and without wasting a second, and I'm telling him how much he means to me. Like, oh my God, I love this film, and I've looked up to you for X amount of years. And he turns around, and it's Brad Pitt's stunt double. And then he says, "Hey, for what it's worth, I'm sure Brad would have really appreciated this."
Can you
That's
tell
crazy.
it for me?
That's great. You did a whole monologue just.
No, yeah, I'm not kidding. But he looked like Brad Pitt. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, another funny story. When I was on set, is Leonardo DiCaprio, big part of the movie as well. Remember one day we were shooting and we started shooting like 5 p.m. because we didn't wrap until like 5 a.m. Like it was a long day. It was a night shoot. So by the end, everybody was tired. And again, this isn't like a low key film, like a low budget film. This is like there are so many people there. So everybody is up until 5 a.m. until somebody wraps it. So finally the AD gets on the walkie and he says, "That's a wrap for today." And Leonardo DiCaprio, I think this is my very first day on set. Leonardo DiCaprio says over walkie, he says, "What? That's a wrap? I could have gone for another 12 hours."
Oh my God.
And I remember when he said that, everybody laughed. Like there was eruptions of laughter.
Yeah.
And I turned to my buddy, like, that wasn't funny. and my buddy's like, "Yeah, it wasn't funny yesterday when he said it either." Dude, they kind of pet these actors.
That's
they kind of pet
crazy.
the mega stars. Yeah.
Damn.
And actually, in my saga of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood stars and my interactions with them, I did encounter Margot Robbie.
Uh-huh.
Have you guys seen the film, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you guys think?
That was cool.
amazing, yeah.
It's
The last-
really cool to
Yeah.
work on
Yeah.
and be like I know a few of the BTS.
Mhm.
I don't know how like I'm able to share all of this. So I
Yeah.
hope I'm not getting
What are they gonna
getting
get?
myself in trouble.
Get this small YouTube channel.
Yeah, please don't
We're
happen.
worldwide, baby.
But I remember I was put in charge of Quentin Tarantino, the cinematographer, whomever, would line up the shot and they tell me, okay, this is your marker. Make sure nobody enters frame. We don't want anybody getting shot. And because it was filmed in Hollywood, there were people just walking by on the sidewalk. It was a public sidewalk. You only block so much. So it was my duty in my construction vest as a set PA to stop people until they cut, and then they were allowed to go. So I remember Margot Robbie pulled up in the middle of a take. She gets out of she was called from her trailer a little early. Excuse me. Sorry. she cut that out. sorry about that. She gets out of this van. She's called from the trailer a little early, and she's kind of meandering, and nobody wants to grab her and kind of tell her where to go because we're in the middle of a take. So naturally, I go up to her. I'm Mr. Hotshot. I go to her. Hey, Margot, listen here. You chill with me. I'll tell you when they cut, and then we'll go from there. And because it was so early in the morning, like I said, with these night shoots, I don't think she heard a word I said because you walk right past me into frame. Quentin Tarantino, cut. Margot, what are you doing? Like you just interrupted the scene. And I kid you not, this is fully real. She points to me. She said, he told me to do it. Dude, are you kidding me with that? Are you? And to this day, I have a vendetta against Margot Robbie.
Do you still think she's hot?
I forgive you, Margot.
I mean,
Yeah, I forgive her too, bro. She could have gotten me.
You guys
fired.
weren't there.
She could have gotten me fired off that movie. I still would forgive her.
She's a perfect angel, dude. You know who else is a perfect angel? That's Mary Kate. 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 Do you like that one?
What's up, bro?
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
good.
That was cool. What's up? Do I really have to do it? Like I thought you know what we do.
You want me to
here,
come
bro.
clean?
It's time for you to come clean,
Get it.
bro.
You know
Like,
what I was expecting actually before we do any of this come clean nonsense.
Yeah,
I
nonsense.
thought this
That's
intern was
crazy.
gonna have some questions prepared for me.
That's
That's
like
crazy.
what?
You've had
Oh.
questions for all the other guests with your new intern.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What the hell?
What do you mean, like the?
Sorry, Nick.
Put on my pink jacket.
What do you mean questions? What,
Come
like, what
on
kind
in
of
here.
questions have we
I had
had?
no idea. You
Okay,
remember you had
fine.
Tony Ascenda?
Okay.
Would you direct this?
Oh, okay.
You had-
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Would you?
Okay,
No,
fine.
I want to
Okay,
hear
no,
it
no,
from
no.
him.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're bullying Drew.
for real.
Drew, are you okay?
You
We're
good,
gonna
Drew? I'll
do
stop
our new
playing.
segment called "Would You Prank This?"
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Family who has just gotten.
Wait, I don't like the segment.
Nah, this
You
is
fucking
gonna be
asshole.
great.
All right,
This
fine,
is
go,
it.
go.
All right, so we have a new segment on the show called "Would You Prank?"
You're
This
gonna pretend
Person?"
like you thought of it?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, go for
You're
it.
doing really great, all this.
Thank you.
This is a great idea. I really love it.
Thanks, man.
Mhm.
So we have a new segment written by John Barracuda. It's called "Would You Prank This?" So, okay, there's a family. There was on the news. I don't know if you saw, but there was a drunk driver who just recently killed a family of 4, but there was one child living, perfect condition.
Okay.
Would you do like a banana peel on the floor prank to him?
Okay. The problem with this bit is like I make sure. Well, there are many problems with this bit. Is I
You said
make
there's
sure
one.
before I prank somebody that like I have full consent to record them
Oh.
without them knowing, stuff like that. So like
Okay.
I'm not gonna just like I don't just prank strangers at my own wit. you
You're
know?
no
Okay.
fun.
No
bro.
way.
Dude.
Like what was
the
the answer to that question?
No.
Yes.
would I banana peel prank them?
Banana peel.
How do I
prank.
even count that they're gonna step on the banana peel?
A lot of banana peels.
The same
Magnet
way the
shoes.
same way that you had faith that you were gonna get into the boxing match.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You just
I
gotta
mean,
have faith, bro.
confidence.
Come on.
I mean, no, yeah. Again, like
what's that stake? Like, there's nothing to gain.
Yeah.
It's like, he's
The
just,
views, bro.
no,
You don't want to go Nelk Boys with it? You just ruin people's day?
For
I mean,
real.
like when it comes down to pranking people, I'll mess with strangers in
Mhm.
public. Like I'll go and do bits and
Yeah.
see if whatever. I can give you a good example.
Mhm.
I remember what is a more recent bit I did? Oh, me and Batia.
Yeah.
We just filmed one last weekend where I would go up to somebody and I'd be a little bit panicked and pretend you're a stranger and sort of play along. But I would say, "Oh my god, I'm freaking out! Like I was supposed to meet my girlfriend here like an hour ago. She's gonna be so pissed. Can you help me make an excuse?
Yeah, of course.
Can you just say that I was giving you a really good pep talk and that's why I'm late?" And then Bati would pull in. She'd be like, "Hey, what, dude? You're supposed to be here, an hour ago." And I'd say, "Yeah." And we'd see if they directly played along. And I think that's fair.
That's a
I
good
think
one.
that's
That is a good
fun.
one.
That's not
We
bad.
got some great reactions. We
Yeah.
do stuff like that all the time.
You
I
know,
think
you
that's
know
a
what
good
would give you like a crazy reaction? Let's say, like, would you do it? Let's say, and
Tell
let's say
me.
you don't get any flack from it afterwards. Like people
Yeah.
love it. They're like, oh, that was so funny. Even the family's like, yeah.
Okay.
So you go up to this Mexican household, and you're dressed as immigration, and they just freak out.
No,
Why?
says ice.
definitely not.
Like on your fist, it says ICE. Like
Definitely not.
No?
No, that's
Oh.
like a good example of like the wrong kind of views.
Yeah, I know. The Nelk boys did that one time. Like, I think,
Oh,
like,
did
they drove up on a bunch of like Mexican guys, and like their van just said ice, and like all the Mexican guys start running out, and like they get out the van and they just have bags of ice. They're like, what? Like,
Oh, so you're doing a pun joke?
yeah, but I mean, a lot of people were really mad. Like,
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
think that's like a funny like Family Guy cutaway, but they
yeah.
committed. That's what makes them them.
I'd play
Crazy.
that game with you guys. Like,
Okay.
would you, if you guys think of pranks, I'd tell you if I do them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
okay.
who, not who
wait,
I would prank.
Okay,
Would
yeah.
you prank this
We start off
poor
dark.
child with that?
Yeah.
Like, wait. Yeah.
So okay, Catholic church, you dress up as Jesus and come and say, "I'm back."
I couldn't do it.
You
That's
No,
crazy,
No,
bro.
I couldn't.
Okay,
do it.
what about going and like drinking the wine and then pretending to throw it up?
in church? In the
In
middle of
church,
church?
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's
It's the church thing, huh?
It's
The church aspect.
blasphemous. Yeah,
It's
like
blasphemous.
I
I've
can't do
never
it,
heard
dude.
anybody pronounce it like that.
It's
That's
it's
crazy.
blasphemy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Blasphemous.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Damn.
Hmm.
I mean, dude, I just told you I watched New Girl in private. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Think of a more
throw up.
tame prank.
Okay.
All right,
tame one.
fuck.
I do try to.
Picking up babies at the park prank.
What
Like
is
you
the
just pick
prank?
them up and then you run away. Like don't like no. Not a kidnapping thing, but like you pick it up and then be like, oh cute, and then put it back down and then you just run away.
Wait, what even is the bit?
It's you just pick up a random baby.
But what's the reaction?
I
you
like.
expect?
I
Like
do like
the
the
parents,
bit though of
the
like
parents.
of actually picking them up and pretending to take them away. I think that's funnier.
And running them away?
Yeah, with them.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
I know it's a little dark, but
That's a dark one. I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, you see the parents are like doing something else.
I think
and you
that's
pick
got to
'em
be illegal.
up.
Right?
That's okay.
You can't do it because it's illegal.
Eric Andre did one where he was
He
like,
picked up a
he picked up,
baby?
he's like, today we're gonna pick up babies, and then there came in Hannibal Buress. We're doing like a competition of like who could pick up the most babies
In like a park.
in a park. And then Hannibal Buress tried it once. He's like, I don't like this bit, and he just didn't commit. And then Eric Andre tried twice, and it's the first time he broke character. He's like, yeah, I don't like this bit.
yeah. I don't know. I gotta think that that's illegal.
Have you seen the Nathan For You episode
I
where
love
he,
Nathan
where
For
he
You.
does like the claw and like undoes his pants?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen the Nathan
Would you do that?
Would I? Well, like lay it out. What exactly? Like
It's basically you have to like release yourself.
I remember the
from-
bit, but yeah, explain it to me.
So you have to take off your handcuffs in time. If you don't, under 60 seconds, your pants are gonna fall to like a crowd of like underage kids, and you're.
And he learned to like pick a handcuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it was handcuffs.
Yeah, I
That
would.
was,
Yeah, I mean, I might like Nathan Fielder it and just go all in on learning how to. Oops, on learning how to pick those handcuffs. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have to commit so hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
That's
there's no alternative.
yeah.
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 I liked how he had like the cops ready to like.
Ready to arrest
Yeah.
him.
What if that episode aired and it didn't work? Like that actually fell.
Oh god.
That season
they
2
st-
probably wouldn't have happened.
No,
No.
episode 2 wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. That show's crazy because you don't know. I mean, like I guess it is all real. It's just so hard to believe.
Yeah.
I wonder how they casted the kids. It's like, hey, you want to be potentially scarred?
Yeah. What?
I would let
They
my
had
kid
to
do
get-
that.
They had to get the parents'
Yeah.
consent.
Damn, those parents are.
I would make my kid
Wow,
do that.
it's probably what
That's
SAG
crazy.
after rate 125 a day. They were still
No,
125
wait,
for
what did
trauma.
Jared just say?
What?
You said you would make your kid do that.
Yeah, I mean that's like funny. You know what I mean? Like
What if it went the wrong way?
just close your eyes. Like
Anyway.
So you have anything to complain about?
what's going on?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay, I do have something. I'm trying to remember. Okay, there's one time I was driving my mother's car, and she drives a BMW, and you guys
Okay.
know what I roll up in at a minivan, so I was happy to be
Yes.
in the BMW. So I saw a yellow light at an intersection, and I'm speeding through this yellow light, but I shouldn't have because it quickly turned red on me, and there was somebody on the opposite side of the road making a left turn, right, which
Yeah,
would be
it's
right into
scary,
me.
Yeah.
So I'm fully committed to like running this red, and this person's making a left turn. They slam on their brakes, and I turn away from them and turn back onto the side onto the road. It was a very close call, totally my fault. Little did I know that car was a police car.
Damn.
And immediately this registers almost like in slow motion. And as I kind of like get back onto the straight road, I'm thinking, oh my God, it's so easy for them instead of taking that left to do a U-turn, turn on their sirens and come and find me. This story doesn't really track because I don't know how to explain what I was thinking at the moment, because as soon as I knew that was a possibility, I just didn't want to be anywhere near that, like, for obvious reason. I couldn't get a ticket, or reckless driving, running a red, being an idiot. I didn't know what I was going to be in trouble for, but it could have been any of those three. So I turn onto the nearest residential, I park the car, and I get out, and I like turn my cap backwards, and assuming that the cop turns the road to follow me, and they're like, "Where was that BMW?" And I'm like, that way.
You're standing right in front of it.
No, essentially, I kid you, I parked the car, and I got out of it, and I just started walking away from it. And I'm like, they can't get me if I'm not there to be got.
How long did you walk for?
Lucky for me, nothing ended up happening.
Yeah.
But I walked for a long time. I was like 2 blocks away. Like, try to catch me now.
That's insane,
Yeah.
dude.
You're parked on a red curb too, so I guess.
Yeah, I got a parking ticket. Yeah.
Have you gotten any like tickets before? Pulled over?
No, I never got a ticket before.
Should
Well, so
knock on wood.
where's the paranoia come from? Like, what's up with that?
I remember I got pulled over in New Mexico on the road trip for speeding, but we got lucky. The cop let us off. But I was just when I just had my head shaved that I looked nothing like my ID. And it was funny. Maybe I should show. Oh, we'd have to block the information though. But I'm gonna commit. This is what I used to look like. This is funny. I'm gonna do a side by side. Hold on.
Yeah, you could just send a picture to later in the back of it. Also,
Do you want me to do that?
you could just show it right now.
What do you want me to do, man?
Okay,
You want to see the many phases of
You
Nick
can
really
pass-
fast?
You pass it around, and then we could just.
Let me
show-
see if I can show you
show
like this.
the
Hold on.
image.
Can you pass
This-
around some of your credit cards too?
This is me in high school.
Yeah, it
Do you
might
see
be a
that?
little small. We might not be able to see.
Yeah, we.
You see that? That's me in high school. You can look at that. That's me in high school.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Wait,
isn't
you
that
look
funny?
Asian.
Let me see.
That's me in high school. This is me in college,
Oh damn.
and this is me now.
Yeah, those are 2 different people.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Those are 3 different people.
It looks like a before and after, like when you start heroin.
me see.
Yeah, and I'll send you pictures if you want. Yeah, it really looks like what the
Wow.
hell happened.
And why your
in
lips
between.
risen on the other one too.
It's like before and after prison. What do I look like now?
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
Oh my god, dude.
What do you think of that?
I don't know what I'm thinking. Something's
I
off
feel
here.
like you'd be like in front of Walmart
Mhm.
and like trying to get people to sign pamphlets for like rent control.
Your middle name is Terry?
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
Can I have my ID back?
Dude, I was at Costco the other day.
Oh, don't. You got to edit that
Oh,
out. Damn it.
No, that
How
was just a bad toss.
embarrassing.
That wasn't on you.
It was in my hand. Yeah, go ahead, Aldous.
I was at Costco the other day.
Yeah.
And they asked for your ID for like your Costco membership picture before you go in.
Mm.
And then I showed it to him, and then he was like, "Is that which one is that you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I'm like, "Why, you didn't think that was me?" And he was like, "You look fatter in that photo."
Oh,
and I'm
that's
like, "Gee."
crazy.
It's kind of
That's
a compliment.
wild
Yeah,
as
That's a
roasted by
wild
the-
one by the Costco worker.
Oh, you want to hear a funny story? I was at a party one time, and you know who was there? Ansel Elgort was at the party. Do you know who that is?
That's random as fuck.
It was Baby Driver.
Augustus Waters.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and at this time, I'm like, I loved Baby Driver. I'm
Mhm.
excited to go talk to him. And I go and I find him. And I don't want to give you guys too much to do in the editing room,
Mhm.
but you gotta put up a pic of Ansel Elgort. That's who I'm thinking of. I mean, you
Okay.
can pull it up here, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you can do that.
Because I go up to him. Yeah, pull it up really fast. Just Google his name.
How do you spell it?
A-N-S.
That's a handsome man.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, he's right there.
One right there.
Yeah.
Right there. That's who I saw at the party. First picture. Yeah. And I go up to him and I tell him, like, oh, you know, I loved you in Baby Driver. I'm very curious how you shot some of the pieces in that film. And sure enough, he turns around. He says, I'm not Ansel Elgort.
Oh
I'm
my
Nick
God.
Robinson. Do you guys know who Nick
Shut
Robinson
the
is?
fuck up.
Look up Nick Robinson.
How do
now.
you fuck that
And
up?
no, tell me that they're not the same person. Dude.
Oh, okay.
Second picture.
I was thinking,
Dude.
Oh wow, yeah, I see that.
what's the
That's
black,
Love Simon.
What's the black guy from This Is the End? The big black
Greg
guy?
Robinson.
Robinson.
Okay, I was like, how did you fuck that up?
No. Nick
No, I
Robinson.
can see that 100%.
Yeah, and he goes and he says,
Yeah.
and I immediately I'm going, oh my god, like what have I done? And he tells me, he's like, I auditioned for Baby Driver, didn't get it. Like one of those things.
Golly.
Why was he at the party? Like, what kind of party was it?
It was a party. It was like a Jaden Smith was there too. It was like one of
Okay,
those.
okay. Why were you
LA.
at the party then? Is the real question.
Sneak in
know.
video.
I'm cool. I'm invited to cool places. I don't know how I was at the party actually, but I don't know.
But
That's crazy.
thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Really
Any plugs
appreciate
you
you.
wanna include right now?
Yeah, go ahead and follow me on Nikky K _official on Instagram. You're gonna find my TikTok links, my YouTube links, all that. I do prank skits, stuff like that. And I got my live stream coming up March 25th. It's gonna be fantastic. If I don't fall asleep or die, and we're binge watching on Succession, no matter what we have to do. Thanks for knocking on wood.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Love
If I die, I'm still gonna blame you, but
Oh, you
that's
fucking-
very nice of you.
What are you gonna do from down there, huh?
Huh?
Hey,
What you gonna do from-
hey, hey.
Whoa,
kidding.
to a
Oh,
Catholic
sorry.
man.
Oh, you're right. I was like, this is gonna hurt more. Fuck it. All right, thank you for hopping on.
Sorry,
Yeah.
thank you, baby.
You sweet
Appreciate
man.
you.
Yo,
That's
what
Mary
the
K. That's Mary K.
Touch on my
That's
love, on my
Mary
rub,
K.
on my wet. Love on my wet.
How long did it go for?
Touch on my rub, on my love, on my rub, on my. Why do you want my dick all up inside your lips? Wanna just grab this shit? You could just grab this shit.